Welcome to Ask and Learn.
Okay, so here we have the Reeves puzzle, which has these 4 pegs. So we'll denote each peg, say, a piece of 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then, of course, in this one, we have 3 discs, right? And so there's a widest disc, which we'll say is D3. The next widest one, which is going to be D2, and then the smallest disc is D1. And the idea is to move them to the 4th peg, but still keep it so the widest is on the bottom and the narrowest at the top, and sort of so that no disc is ever on top of one that it is wider than. And so to do this, to move these, first we would put D1, move it over 1 peg, right? So we'll move D1 to peg 2. Okay, so we have this little disc here. And then we can move disc 2 to peg 3. It's a little bit wider than the other one, and we would remove it from the first one. And so now this opens up the ability to put the widest disc onto peg 4 at the bottom, which is where we want it. And peg 1 is now empty, so we put disc 3 onto peg 4. And so it's no longer on the first peg here. Now we can start to move the pegs over. So we can put our medium-sized disc onto peg 4 right on top of the largest one. Okay, so we get our medium-sized disc here, and it gets removed from peg 3. And then we can put our smallest peg on top. So that was D1 to peg 4. So these are the 5 moves that you need to move 3 discs. Now, if we were going to move it sooner, that would require disc 1 or 2 moving to peg 4 sooner, right? So that would be sort of as if they both moved at the same time. You possibly stacked them on top of each other, or alternatively, if peg disc 3 wasn't at the very bottom of the stack. And in either way, you're contradicting the rules of the game. So you can't get everything to peg 4 without contradicting the rules.